A lot of people had their idols like Elvis Presley or the Beatles. Mine was a couple of guys, and one of them rodeoed. You know, you're strapping yourself on an animal that can kill you. Whoever says they're not a little bit scared, they're lying.
How many of you were with us last year? This guy came out and made a heck of a ride, got about halfway out of this arena, and he got bumped. 65 years young, this buckaroo. Randy Johnson.
Free hands go for you. Lift your horses. Lift your horses. All right.
My grandparents raised me, not my dad. I never knew my dad. I wanted to be popular because I wasn't, you know, I was raised poor. And I was really too little to play football. And to be able to ride a horse, a bucking horse, and win, that brought me to the popular table. A saddle will get you a ride quicker than a gas can. You can hitchhike from here to Florida if you got a saddle. I've been in every state but Alaska and Hawaii, and rodeoed most of them towns, or if I didn't rodeo, I picked the job up of putting shoes on a horse or breaking a horse. It's about all I know.
What can you say about Randy Johnson, 63-year-old bronc rider? You know, that's wanting to be a cowboy right there. Saddle bronc riding to me is a classic event of rodeo. I mean, there's so much finesse, so much beauty if you really sit back and watch how these guys are so fluid with their feet.
A lot of it's finesse. If you can get in rhythm with that horse as soon as he comes out of the gate, it's like sitting in a chair. Just hang on for another jump. Hang on for another jump. Hang on for one more jump, buddy. You got this.
But when something goes wrong, then it turns into a major wreck, and that's, I think, the draw to these cowboys.
You got to have a little bit of craziness to get on a horse that ain't broke and that can break you.
I like a horse that's got some sting to it. You know, it may be a little hard to handle. We all like one that bucks, but if you're going to breed them, you might as well breed something that you like. But I just like the big, stout, feather-footed horses that have a lot of sting and a lot of heart. Just out in the field, they can run 35, 40 miles an hour. They can flat get with it.
Oh, I broke every bone size of my neck and my back. Both arms, both legs. I got kicked in the face and knocked out 7 teeth. Lost 3 fingers, roping, dallied off in the saddle horn. It's a young man's sport.
There's guys that are in their 50s still doing it, but their reflexes aren't as good, and you don't bounce back as that. And then when you get, the older you get, you know, boy, you just don't get up anymore as quick as you used to.
I don't want to be old. You know, my heart tells me you ain't. My body says you are.
The first time I met Randy, well, I got a phone call. He said, I'm a little bit leery about him. He's in his 60s or whatever, but he wants to get in. So I said, oh, man, I don't know. And he showed up, and he had this, I don't know where he got this piece of old riata. It looked like it'd been in somebody's barn for 50 years hanging on the wall. And he wound up getting bucked off, but he jumped right up and did a little dance in the arena, and the crowd loved him. So the next year, I got a bunch of phone calls wanting to know if the skinny old man was coming back, and that's exactly what they asked for.
Even in the grocery store, I got people coming up to me and say, aren't you the guy that rode horses in the old man that's riding horses in the rodeo? First thing they said, man, you crazy. Well, I said, I reckon so. I ain't never gonna grow up. I'm old, but I ain't never growing up. You're judged by that third and fourth try in life. And I think I got one more try.